In global organizations, communication flows are as critical as production lines. Yet while manufacturing has long embraced Lean Six Sigma to eliminate waste and variation, communication, especially across languages, remains messy, inefficient, and costly. Messages are delayed, mistranslated, or misunderstood, and teams waste hours clarifying what should have been clear the first time. Lean Six Sigma logic can fix this. When applied to multilingual communication, it provides a disciplined way to identify inefficiencies, standardize quality, and build cultural awareness into every process. 1. Define, what are you really trying to communicate? Every Six Sigma project begins with defining the critical to quality (CTQ) elements. In communication, CTQs are the meaning and intent behind your message. Before translating or sending anything, define what success looks like. What is the message meant to achieve? Who must understand it, and in which languages? How much variation in interpretation can be tolerated? A multilingual email chain or meeting often spirals into confusion because the CTQ, the purpose, is unclear. A defined phase reframes communication as a measurable process, not a random exchange. 2. Measure, quantify the communication waste. Communication waste shows up as delay, duplication, or distortion. Using lean lenses, you can identify where value is lost. Waiting, long response times due to translation bottlenecks. Overprocessing, rewriting the same message multiple times for different audiences. Defects, misunderstandings that cause rework or reputational damage. Motion, endless back and forth between departments or interpreters. By mapping the flow of multilingual communication, emails, meetings, reports, you can measure how much time, money, and credibility are wasted in translation and clarification. 3. Analyze, find the root causes. Why do miscommunications happen? The 5 whys technique works just as well in cross-cultural contexts as on a factory floor. You might uncover inconsistent terminology across languages, cultural biases shaping tone or hierarchy, over-reliance on machine translation without human context checks, lack of clear communication ownership between teams. Data can include feedback loops, complaint reports, or even linguistic audits. The aim is to move from blaming language barriers to isolating specific process faults. Improve, design a communication flow that works. Here's where DMAIC turns theory into action. Develop standard work for multilingual content, approve terms, templates, tone guidelines. Create visual flow maps showing who sends, reviews, and validates messages across regions. Introduce error-proofing, poka-yoke techniques, for example, color-coded approval stages or automatic alerts when machine translation confidence scores drop below a threshold. Train team leaders in cultural variation analysis so they can adjust for indirect communication styles or power distance differences before conflict arises. 5. Control, keep quality consistent. The control phase ensures sustainability. Regular multilingual audits, feedback loops, and post-project reviews prevent regression into old habits. Dashboards can monitor clarity metrics, message turnaround time, translation accuracy, meeting efficiency, and satisfaction scores. When multilingual communication is tracked with the same rigor as operational data, clarity becomes a measurable performance asset, not an abstract soft skill. The result, clarity as a competitive edge. Organizations fluent in Lean Six Sigma thinking already know that quality equals consistency. In a multilingual environment, clarity is the ultimate form of quality. Teams that eliminate linguistic waste and design communication flows intentionally gain faster decisions, fewer cultural conflicts, and stronger trust across borders. Lean Six Sigma doesn't make communication robotic, it makes it deliberate. When logic meets language, efficiency and empathy can finally share the same sentence.